Good morning, ladies. My name is Lindsay, and this is a mobility class. So we'll get started with a few stretches just to warm up the body and whatnot. Come into a cross-legged position with me. Breathe in. As you breathe in, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, slowly drop them back down. Inhale, pulling from the belly all the way up. And exhale back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale from the belly. Exhale down. This next one, be aware of how the breath travels from the belly, through the rib cage, through the chest, up to the shoulders, and exhale, slowly come back down. Do a few shoulder rolls back and down.
Lindsay, your voice is fading in and out.
Okay, how's this?
That's better.
Okay, thanks. Keep doing a few rolls back and forth and switch directions, coming forward. On your next inhale, make sure to grab your knees and begin to rotate your upper back up and around into a clockwise direction, opening up the lower back and the hips. On your next inhale, come neutral, slowly sit nice and tall. And on the exhale, switch directions, caressing your chest across your knees, rocking around your earth. Take an inhale, begin to grow tall, coming back neutral, and exhaling through the mouth. Take another deep inhale. Imagine a string on the top of your head pulling you from the ceiling, elongating that spine. And exhale, soften back down into the mat. With your inhale, take the breath through the belly, up to the rib cage, through the chest and the throat, all the way to the crown of the head. Exhale, travel back down the same way. Deep inhale, pulling from the tummy to the rib cage, through the chest, up through the throat, through the mouth, and exhale the same way. Begin to uncross your legs out in front of you. Just do a few bends back and forth to loosen up the knees. Pause here and do a few ankle rolls in each direction. Now, with your left leg remaining out front, bring your right foot into the left inner thigh. If you need to readjust, lift up on your glutes to make sure your sit bones are planted on the earth. Take a deep inhale, rising with your arms above. And on your exhale, drop your left arm down towards the left shin, right arm glued to the right ear, and begin to shift your weight down towards the left side of the body. With every inhale, keep reaching, but on the exhale, imagine pushing your right hip further down into the earth, stretching out that side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push with the right hip. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, push, and slowly come up. Tap that right hand to the earth and begin again. Inhale, reach long, pushing those left fingertips down towards the foot. Exhale, release the hip down. Inhale, reach a little bit further. Exhale, releasing the hip. And one more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, push the hip down. Slowly drop the right hand down to meet the earth. Press the right foot out, shake it out, and switch. Right leg stays out, left foot on the inner thigh. Take an inhale up, tall spine, and on the exhale, drop the right arm down along the right shin. Glue the left ear to the left elbow. Inhale, looking up, reaching across down towards the right side of the body. Exhale, soften that left hip down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, soften. Inhale, reach. Exhale, soften. And begin to release this pose, dropping the left arm down. Take a deep inhale, reaching up and above and down towards the right fingertips. Exhale, relax your left hip. Inhale, reach. Exhale, relax. One more inhale, reach as far as you can towards that right side of the body. Exhale, soften that hip and slowly push yourself back up. Roll your shoulders out a few times, rock out those legs. Begin to bend one leg at a time, coming to a butterfly position. Bottoms of your feet together. Loosen up those hips a bit. So come up towards your elbows with your knees and drop back down towards the mat. Slow and steady, holding your feet or your shins. Begin to settle your butterfly, placing your feet as close as you like or as far as you'd like from your body, wherever you're comfortable today. If you have blocks, feel free to press them underneath your knees. Take an inhale, really elongate the spine, nice and tall. And on the exhale, begin to crawl your hands out in front of you. Inhale, reach up with your spine, and exhale, crawl back out. Inhale, reach, and exhale, crawl. Come to wherever you feel comfortable, reaching out in front. Feeling that nice little pull along the lower back. You're looking for a nice stretch, no pain. If you need to push your feet out further in front of you so there's less pain, feel free. Just breathe into this position. Send the breath down the back of the body. Take one more deep inhale. And on the exhale, crawl yourself back up. Slow and steady, one vertebrae at a time. Bending those knees into towards each other. Extend your legs out in front. And prepare to come on to all fours with me. If you have any knee problems at all or wrist, make sure to bend your mat a few times to protect them. Just for a little extra cushion. All right. So come down to all fours. Begin to rock in a clockwise direction, just kind of loosening up the hips a little bit more. Getting the wrists ready. Feeling the pressure go from the base of the hand up along the pinky to the fingertips and down towards the other pinky, base of hand, going around and switch directions. And on your next inhale, going to come back neutral. Take your fingertips out towards the outside of the mat, placing the palm of the hand on the very edge. So your stance should be very wide. Put even pressure between your knees and begin just to rock back and forth, waking up those wrists. On your next inhale, begin to curl your hands back underneath of your shoulders, evenly placing the weight between the palm and the base of the fingers. Take an inhale, looking up, arching your back for a few cat camels, and exhaling, rounding your back under. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tucking your pelvis underneath. Do a few at your own pace. Really loosen up that spine. It's a good wake-up call for the body. Do two more and meet me back in neutral. All right, so prepare to lift the right leg out behind you in full extension as we balance on the two hands and the left knee. So as you inhale, tuck your core in, keep it nice and flat, and begin to point those right toes out. And begin a few circles for me, up and around, really feeling in that hip joint. Squeezing the glute to get you up and around. Two more in this direction. And switch other way, counterclockwise. Two more. And drop that knee down. Switch other direction. Core tight. Take an inhale. Extend that left leg on the exhale. Begin clockwise for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch directions. Keeping that glute nice and squeezed, guiding the hip and the joint. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that left knee down. Send those arms out in front of you and sink your hips back down into your heels for a nice child's pose. Take an inhale, looking up towards your hands. Begin to shift your body weight down towards your hands. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale, tucking your core in. Begin to lift your left arm first, up above your head, and extend the right leg out behind you, squeezing that glute, extending the spine from the fingertips to toes. Take an inhale. On the exhale, curl under, left elbow to right knee. touch, and extend. Keeping that core nice and steady. Inhale, exhale, curl and touch. Last two. And plant that left hand down. Right knee meets the mat. Shake out that right wrist. Flip it so your fingertips are facing you. Just kind of rock back and forth, releasing that forearm. On the next inhale, prepare for the exhale, rotating the hand back to neutral, stacked underneath of the shoulders. Inhale, rise with the right arm above. Exhale, extend the left leg out behind you. Squeezing that core nice and tight. Take an inhale for me. Begin to reach your right elbow to your left knee as you tuck in underneath of you. And inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Last two. Keep that core nice and tight. And plant the right hand and left knee to meet the mat. Rotate that left wrist, your fingertips face you. And rock back and forth, stretching out that forearm. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, prepare to roll that hand back. Coming back down onto your back, you can unfold your mat if need be. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice little hug. All right, take a deep inhale, hugging that right knee into your chest. Extend that left leg out in front of you. Begin to do a few rolls in that hip joint. Really warming up the synovial fluid. Take an inhale and begin to, on the exhale, grab the outside of the right leg with your left hand. Begin to rotate onto that left side of the body. Come to where you feel comfortable. If you're having any pinching, just hold right here. Or you can come all the way down, plant the foot on the ground. Extend the right arm out towards your side. You can release the left arm. Just look down towards your right fingertips. You may feel a few pops or crunches. Just breathe into the position, allowing your body to open up. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, begin to rotate completely onto that left side of the body, stacking knees over top, hands and wrists, shoulders, hips. On the inhale, begin to rise the right arm up and above, just like before, opening up your book. Exhale, maybe falling a little bit further down towards the ground. Inhale, stacking right over left. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, stacking. And exhale, releasing. Go at your own pace, following your breath, feeling yourself open up in the upper back each time. Opening up that chest, that heart. Do 2 more with me. And then your last inhale, your right arm should be stacked over top of your left. Take one breath here. And on the next inhale, begin to rotate the right side of the body up first to neutral. Then the left comes in to the right. Extend that right leg out, hugging the left knee to your chest. Begin to rotate in that hip joint. Maybe switching directions, feeling for any tensions. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, prepare to take the right hand along the outside of the left leg. We'll go the opposite way, coming onto the right side of the body, maybe extending your left arm out towards the side. Come to where you feel comfortable today. If you need to hold that right leg, the left leg the whole time with the right arm, feel free. Or allow your breath to push that foot to touch the earth. Maybe take your gaze down towards your left fingertips. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, begin to stack the left side of the body on top of the right. Wrists over top, hip, knees, ankles stacked. Take a deep inhale with me, and on the exhale, begin to rotate towards the left side, just dropping the left arm down. Inhale, stacking your hands once again, and exhale, opening up your book, allowing the heart to open as you feel that twist along the upper back. Practice with your own breath, finding your flow. Do 2 more at your own pace. And then meet me with the left side of the body stacked over top of the right. Take one deep inhale once you're settled. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, begin to rotate with the left side of the body, then the right, coming back to neutral. Begin to plant your feet down on the mat. You want about one hand in between your heels and your glutes. Begin to windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Just feeling that little twist along the lower back, allowing the knees to fall to the same side of the mat. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, come neutral with me. Tilting that pelvis slightly into the mat, keeping that core nice and tight. Begin by pushing through the heels, driving the hips up so they're about level with the knees, but as you look up, you should still be able to see your knees. Come into this nice bridge and slowly come back down. Again, inhale, exhale, tuck the pelvis underneath, shift and squeeze up. Inhaling down, exhaling up, inhaling down, exhaling up. One more, inhale, exhale, stay here with me. Squeeze into the very tippy top. Use your glutes to hold you. You should see right along the fronts of your quads. Take an inhale and begin to squeeze your knees together and open. Together and open. Really squeezing those inner thighs while you're also squeezing your glutes to keep you nice and held. It's a baby pulse. In and open. Keeping the whole leg nice and tight. Do a few more with me. Squeeze and release. Squeeze, release, and two more. Squeeze, release, and last one. Squeeze, release, and slowly curl your spine one vertebrae at a time down. Releasing any tension. Windshield wipering those legs out. All right, extend your legs up in front of you. So you should be walking on the ceiling. You're going to point and flex those toes, releasing those ankles out. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, tuck that pelvis again underneath of you, keeping that core nice and tight. Point those toes, begin to shift one leg down at a time to a comfortable position where you still have control all the way up and all the way down. If you need to, you can tuck your hands underneath of your lower back, or you can have them out to the side. Just begin to shift down and up. Give me 4 more on each side. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1, 1. Good. Hug those knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Inhale, pulling tight. Exhale, releasing. One more. Inhale, pull tight. Exhale, releasing. Drop those heels back down. One hand away from your glute. We'll go back into the bridge series. So inhale, curling off the mat. Exhale, tucking in, core tight. Take another inhale to prepare, and on the exhale, drive through those heels and lift, squeezing and releasing. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, and last one, hold. Squeeze here. This time you're going to drop one leg out at a time, back and forth. So right leg drops, left leg opens. Right leg opens, left leg. Keeping that nice flat body, just opening slightly to the side. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Keep those glutes tight. 6, 6, 7, 7, last 2, 8 and 8. Slowly come down one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees to your chest. Whew. All right, legs back up. Again, tuck your hands underneath your lower back or put them to the side, whatever is comfortable. Take an inhale, curl your back off, and exhale, tuck that pelvis under, keeping your core nice and tight. This time we'll drop down with one leg, bend in, straight up, and meet the other. So to start, bring your legs about a few inches down to where you kind of feel a nice little challenge on that lower core. So don't be straight up, come a few down, wherever you feel comfortable. Take a deep inhale, exhale, keep it tight, drop your right leg down further, bend in, straighten up, and meet the other. Right leg down, bend in, straight up, and meet the other. Down, bend, up, and meet. Down, bend, up, and meet. Down, bend, up, meet. Down, bend, up, meet. Last one. Come down, bend in, lift up, and meet the left. Tuck those knees in, rock it out a few times, and come right back up for your left. Inhale, exhale, tuck in that spine. Begin to drop the left down, bend in, up, and meet. Down, bend, up, and meet. Down, bend, up, 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 meet. Last 2. And last one. Down, bend, up, and meet. Tuck those knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice deep hug on the inhale. Exhale, release. One more deep inhale. Pull, 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 pull on that spine. And exhale, release. Roll onto your right side of your body for me. Stacking your left shoulder, hip, ankle, and knee right over top of the right side. And then begin to bend that bottom leg, keeping the left nice and straight. You want your toes pointing slightly down. Don't end up opening up and rolling onto that back side. I'm going to keep nice, stacked over top. Point those toes down. Imagine lifting from right here on the side hip, up and down with me for a few repetitions. Two more. Hold this left leg out. Begin to do baby circles clockwise. Nothing else should be moving but that leg in and around that hip joint. Keep that core nice and tight. Two more. And switch directions, other way. Last 2, 1 and 2. Keep that leg here. Swing it forward, touching in front and touching back. As you come forward, flex the toes towards you, activating the front of the leg, and then point the toe in the back. All right, we'll do 15 of these, beginning in 3, 2, and 1. Flex the toes, touch, point, and back. Flex, 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 touch, point, back. Flex, touch, point, back. Last 5. Last 2. And 1. Finish strong. Whew. Feel that burn in the left hip. Hold here. Left hand over top of the right. Relax here. Take an inhale, begin to roll into the back. Flipping onto the other side, stacking your body on top of that left side. And then begin to bend the bottom leg. So the left leg is bent, right leg is extended out. Again, don't shift onto that hip. You want to come forward slightly, bring those toes down. Really activate that glute medius and begin to lift up. Ooh. 2 more. 10 circles in one way, and then we'll switch directions. And then switch if you haven't already. And once you're done, stay here with me. We'll flex the toes towards you, tapping in the front, pointing, and coming behind. For 15. In 3, 2, and 1. Flex, tap, point, back. 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 Last 5. And last one. Stacking your right knee over top of your left, right hand over top of the left, and relax here. Taking a few inhales, settling into the mat. Take a deep inhale and prepare to roll back onto neutral. Stacking your right ankle over top of your left knee. Either stay here if this is perfectly comfortable for you today. You can gently press under the knee as you flex this top foot. And feel that nice pull along the front of the hip and that stretch on the outside of the hip. Or if you'd like, you can thread the needle, so you can take your hands in between, hugging the back of the left leg, and then pull towards you. Hold here. Sending your breath into the outside of that right hip. With every inhale, maybe pull a little bit closer, and every exhale, just allow those muscles to relax. And slowly drop that left foot down, releasing the right to the mat. Cross your left ankle over top of your right knee. Again, flex your toes towards your knee. You can slightly push that underneath of the left knee out if you're comfortable here today. Or you can thread the needle and grab the back of the right leg, keeping it bent or straightening to the top. Whatever feels best for you today. Just trying to release the outside hip we just worked. Maybe you find your grip starts to get a little tense. Breathing into that, releasing your chest and your shoulders. Just allowing the stretch to be on the outside hip, relaxing the rest of the body. Take an inhale and begin to release on the exhale. Right foot, left foot to the mat. Windshield wiper those legs out. And begin to roll into the right side of your mat. Take an inhale here, and when you're ready, push yourself up nice and slow. And come to meet me in that butterfly position like we did before. Feet are planted next to each other. Maybe you find that your knees fall a little bit further down towards the mat. You can travel your feet out as comfortable as you'd like. Really adjust yourself so you're up on your sit bones. Take an inhale, grow tall, and on the exhale, crawl forward about an inch. Do a few breaths here, experimenting. Feeling for the difference in your body compared to before in the beginning of class to now. Take one more deep inhale, crawling out as far as you can. Exhale, slowly crawl yourself up, stacking one vertebrae at a time up till your spine is completely straight. Extend those legs out, pedal on, roll the ankles, and you guys are all set. So thank you for joining me for mobility class today. I really appreciate it, you waking up on this early morning. Thank you for joining again. Hopefully we'll see you next week and look out for the other classes on the schedule.